And this is the week we can start buying Narcan over the counter. That is the drug to reverse an opioid overdose.
Anusha Roy is following this story. Anusha, Narcan is available on some store shelves right now, but cost is a factor.
Yeah, that's what we kind of started hearing from advocates over the last couple of weeks. We're hearing from Walgreens that Narcan was available starting yesterday at the front register and pharmacy counter in some spots around Colorado. CVS following a similar timeline. And then throughout the month, we are expecting to see Narcan on more and more shelves across the state. Narcan is known as the antidote to an opioid overdose. Advocates and experts have long said more people need to have this. The price can vary, but the most common price point we're hearing right now is $44.99. Some advocates, though, they're worried that that price is too high. It can add up, especially if someone needs to buy it more than once. So here in Colorado, insurance plans that are regulated by the state, they have to cover naloxone, also known as Narcan. Naloxone is a generic name. How much you pay, though, is going to depend on your plan, your copays, and your deductible. Narcan is also HSA and FSA eligible. So what you need to do, though, is you need to ask your insurance company if they're covering over-the-counter Narcan or Narcan that you can get through prescriptions, even if it's just a standing order at the pharmacy.
The cost of covering that is a lot less than some of the attendant costs where someone goes to the emergency room in even worse shape if they didn't get naloxone. And they go in even more, it's even more costly to have somebody then revived by EMS, and you pay for that, and the ambulance ride, and the cost of the emergency room visit, and the cost of the ICU stay.
So the idea was to make naloxone available in as many places as possible over the counter, just one more option here. Colorado also has a bunch of programs offering it for free. For example, in Denver, you can request free naloxone and fentanyl testing strips online. You can get it free through different nonprofits across the state. And then coming up at 7 over on Channel 20, since people could be paying out of pocket, we're going to be taking a look at Narcan's shelf life and if you can actually use it after it's expired.
Yeah, and Anusha, forgive us if we sound like a broken record, but I feel like it's important to bring up every time. This is a tool that we really encourage a lot of people to have because it can only help. You're not going to hurt if you use it and it doesn't actually need to be used.
That's such a good point, because if you use it on someone that's not actually overdosing, you do not harm them if you use Narcan on them. There are also laws in place, they're called Good Samaritan laws, that are giving people legal protections so that you feel comfortable taking that step to administer Narcan if you see someone with a suspected overdose.
It would be nice to see them lower that price a little bit. I mean, $45 if it's out of pocket, and sometimes people need more than one.
Right.
Like you keep one in each car, a purse, whatever, and that can really add up. So
yeah,
hopefully over time that comes down a little bit.
And I think that's where a lot of advocates are saying, just remember that there's no silver bullet to all of this, right? So this is just one option, and remember all of your different ways that you can make this actually affordable for you.
All right, Anusha, we appreciate your reporting. Thank you.